All right. You know what? We're already a little behind. Why not go ahead and get this thing started? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, chat? Bro, how it's been what? 51 days now? 51 days consecutive? That's crazy. Utterly crazy. Well, chat, have I got news for you? It's not done. We're still out here. But today is the last day, to be perfectly clear. It's in the title and everything. I don't know if my marriage can last another 50 days like that. You know what I mean? I'm just kidding. Jenna's been fantastic so far, but she was I asked her what she wanted to do tomorrow. And evidently we're gonna go do errands in the morning and then just chill the rest of the day. And I said, well, I'd rather go get running done in the morning, so that I can stream in the evening. Just like, what? I'm like, I'm just kidding. I joke. I make joke. It was not. She just kind of looked at me. One of them looks. You know what? Fellas, your lady ever go, and then you know the jig is up? Anyway, what has happened to me? What's been going on in my life? Today is Friday, which means I woke up. Yeah, great. I did have a slight disruption of plans. I am super tired, by the way. Like my eyes have bags. Good lord, bro. This is what 51 days of streaming does to a person, bro. Anyway, I did do something slightly different that I wasn't used to doing. I had to take Jenna to the dentist. Now, before you're like, well, that's weird. There's a bit of an emergency call. Tuesday, she saw like a little black spot on the crown of her tooth. And we were like, well, that's a weird place to have a cavity, admittedly. But I guess it's possible. Like, getting a cavity right on the top of your tooth is just like, how do you miss the brushing for that? Maybe I don't know how cavities work, but I feel like cavities are more easily gotten in like the crevices and the hard to brush at places and the stuff that floss can't get, you know what I mean? So, we made an emergency call to a dentist. We have not had a dentist since COVID. So we had to get a new dentist. She found one. They got her in today. And mind you, before we went through all this, she had like Q-tips, toothpicks, dental picks, brushing, floss, like nothing was. It was a black spot. And she took a picture. It made it look like a hole, and we're like, that's weird. So went to the dentist today. I drove Jen to the dentist. It was a very productive time for me, though. I did not go to the dentist. I went to go pick up a grocery order and then got gas and then circled back around when everything was done. And that was great. It was a great time for me. Just driving around town for 90 minutes today. But she went to the dentist. And like, it's one of these like new kind of dentists where it's like, you know, we care about your comfort, and the dentist is like super traumatic for some people, and so they're trying to be like very accommodating and stuff. She came walking out of there with a duffel bag, bro. They gave her a duffel bag. Like an overnight duffel bag, like one of those. And I'm like, what? Okay. Weird thing to get from your dentist. She also had the trademark like little bag with like the floss and the toothpaste and the toothbrush and all like that. That stuff was standard. that was also there. But then there was a duffel bag, and it had like a bow on it, like a piece of ribbon wrapped around the whole thing, and then tied in a bow, and then that was. I don't get it, but she that was her, I guess, parting gift, and she really liked him. She really liked the dentist for what it was worth. She said it was the best dentist experience she's had. And when you've been on the earth for 30 years, like that's pretty high praise, because you go to the dentist like, twice a year, or should, I guess. I don't know. I've not been since 2019 because, So, all that aside, she comes out. I'm like, sure. She texted me. She was like, no cavity. I was like, then what was the black spot? Like, what? There was clearly something like wrong with your tooth. So she never responded to me in message. I had to wait until she came out. And when she got in the car, she was like, yeah, no, there was no cavity. It was the dental hygienist took a dental tool, like a little pick, and just popped it out. And I was like, so what was it? Don't know. Could have been a tiny little piece of oregano from Italian seasoning. Could have been a piece of cracked black pepper. We don't know. But it was just a little particle in there. Yeah. And she had like a pit in the top of her crown or something. Like some people have pitted teeth. Yeah, it was just a little something substance. Don't know what it was, but came out. The x-rays came back, no cavities. Nothing wrong there. Everything's good. So I don't know. There's nothing. So in a matter of 48 hours, we found a new dentist, made an emergency visit, and then also realized that it was all kind of for nothing. So, that's fun. Love that for us. But outside of that, went to work, did the work thing. It was a no meetings Friday, which is something they tend to do middle of the month for us, which, sometimes you have no meetings on the Friday. Sometimes that rule gets ignored. Today was not one of those days, thankfully. Aces. Other than that, just been waiting. My foot has swelled again. I don't know why my foot has swelled again. I'm thinking I'm maybe just been sitting too much again. And even the daily exercise breaks don't cut it much. So it's probably a good thing that we're not doing another stream tomorrow, where I can just have a day, put my foot up, call it, be happy with my life, and call it a day. But I will say, streaming consecutively for now 51 days has taught me a lot. I'm gonna do like a little thing for it. I'm gonna do like a little video for it. So yeah, looking forward to that, and think we got a new content plan in place. Feel real good about that. But all that pales in comparison to what we got to do today, because I have been waiting for this most glorious of days, Fae Friday, which I didn't put in the title, which I feel bad about now. But I've been waiting for Summer PALLA summons. We are ready. It's time. It is time. But not just yet. I do have to go through Binding Worlds, otherwise I will absolutely forget. And there's really low stakes because I already got a pretty baller Ethune from Wealthy Man J. So, feeling good about that. But that's the plan tonight. Should be not a terribly long stream. Definitely wrapping up before midnight. I hope. I always say that, but then it's like, But quite literally, my foot will swell to the point where it feels like it's going to burst. So we are on a limited schedule tonight. Let's go. Day 51, baby. Let me say hello to chat. Hello, Elroy, Dunsparcius, Lel, hello, and CFan. Nintendo Boulevard, what's up? Chris, hello. I would have guessed it was a cavity filling. No. Jenna's never had a cavity, fun fact. Never had a cavity. She is currently experiencing some very mild early stage gum recession. That's it. Never had, I don't think she's even had gingivitis before. Like, it's crazy. Also, her teeth are freakishly small. She says mine are freakishly big and hers are normal, but I don't believe her. To be clear, I think she just has really tiny teeth. Was it a bit of food that was really stuck in there or something? I don't know. I assume. It seems like one of those perfectly placed something. I don't know. It could have been like some parsley, because I use like dried parsley as seasoning sometimes, and so like maybe that was it. We had spaghetti like either that day or the day before where I made sauce, so like maybe it was seasoning from the sauce. Could have been. I don't know. I got nothing. I saw her take a dental pick to it, like one of the actual like dental cleaning kit picks. They have like the little mirror with it, and you know that thing. It didn't come out. So I don't know if she was just being like too gingerly with it or what, but it's pretty crazy. At least she got a duffel bag out of it. True. Actually true. Love that. Obviously no big big. I mean, cavity fillings aren't really that big a deal. Any procedure avoided is nice. For sure. You guys should really be doing your twice a year dental checkups. Okay, I have a good reason though. I have a really good reason. Do you want to hear my really good reason? We both went to the dentist in November of 2019. A fated time. I was told I had 2 cavities. So that made me buckle down and get really good about flossing and all that stuff. Because I hate flossing because my teeth are really tight together. Because my teeth are normal size, not big. Okay, to be clear about that. I'm not feeding into the delusion that Jenna has. So I got really good about flossing and stuff like that. I am proud to say I floss sometimes twice daily since that day. November 17th, 2019. Fluoride rinse, the whole thing. So then spring of 2020 roll around, which, by the way, the last dentist we went to that November was a terrible experience. Like, even if I had cavities, which I don't think I actually had cavities, because I'm pretty sure I would see something 6 years after the fact. Like, it was just a very aggressive experience. What with, you know, like, I have a permanent retainer behind my front 2 teeth. If you've ever had like a palate stretcher or braces or something like that, you may have had one of those or might know someone who had one. Therefore, tippy top between my 2 front teeth, very hard to traditionally floss. So oftentimes best to use like a water pick, for example. But if you're feeling real adventurous, you can get something called a floss threader. And a floss threader is basically a device that helps you put floss between your teeth in really tight spaces, because it is a very thin paper-like substance that fits through where floss is too thick. Think on that for a moment. Well, to get through the crevice, it has to have a pointy tip. I got stabbed in the gums so many times. The dental hygienist, bless her, went at it 20 some times. I'm not exaggerating. It was several dozens worth of attempts. Okay. Gums bleed is a nightmare. The roof of my mouth where it like meets my gum line of my front teeth was swollen for like 2 days after that. Even when I was like audibly and visibly in pain. She was like, "Oh, almost got it." I don't want to spoil the story, but no, she didn't. She did not have it, in fact, until she eventually gave up. Shock. I don't know, man. It was like, oh yeah, the x-rays, like there's something kind of fuzzy there, but we're not really sure, so they're probably cavities. I had asked about something I was having in like with my throat and my gums, like some inflammation at the time, and she was like, "Oh, you should go talk to your general practitioner for that." Yo, I'm at the dentist, bro. Okay. Isn't mouth stuff kind of your like if I ask you a question about why my gums are inflamed, shouldn't you have the So, like, you know, the validity of this particular dentist was questionable at best. I think we could all maybe reach that conclusion unanimously, yeah. So, that happened, and then we were like, well, we're definitely finding a new dentist. Because even if I did have cavities, if I believed that I had cavities, I wouldn't have gotten them filled there. I was not going to have that done there. So we were going to find a different dentist and have our x-rays transferred. Because we had just had them done, right? Well, then COVID hit, and then lockdown hit. And then after, you know, roughly a year, I was like, well, I feel okay. Like, nothing is weird. Like, I've always had some tooth sensitivity, but, like, that was it. Don't. So, after that, I was like, oh, it's probably fine. Cut to 2021-ish. We start looking for houses. And then that takes up all our time. We completely neglect any kind of other appointment that we should have had. And then 2022 rolls around, we move, and I'm renovating a house. That also takes up all of our time. 2023, same deal. 2024, financial nightmares. Cut to 2025. Now, here we are. Yay! So, I mean, admittedly, yes, you should be going if you have the insurance, if you have the means, if you have the physicians, you should be going to see them on a regular basis. However, I have severe white coat syndrome, and so I have to psych myself up for it. So, but if you were worried, I do have an appointment in August. Because Jenna was like, I like them so much, I made you an appointment on my way out. And I was like, okay. All right. Highly recommended. Check. I believe you. So, hey, let's go. Okay. I don't know if me getting a dentist appointment in 2 months from now is a let's go situation, but I'm glad that we're all in a celebratory mood. I'll say that. I'm glad we're all really down to celebrate tonight because we are summoning and I need that energy. I need those vibes. Okay. If we do not have those vibes, I will lose. Spring of the Squirrel. Yeah. 2025 has been rough. So far, I've had 4 water crises and several infestations. But knock on wood, haven't there have been less things as time has gone on. Yes. That's how I'll phrase it. But other than that, nothing else has really happened. We're just out here. We're just out here, bro. We're just out here doing our thing, man. All right. So So, not you. You. We gotta work through this, man.
Step by step.
I haven't seen anything that's like uber cool. You know what I mean? I'm waiting. I'm hoping. I did see this Reese. He's kind of nuts. He got ice lock.
Yay.
That's crazy.
Leave it to me.
Reese is kind of a baller. Not gonna lie.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Dude, I should put my Summer Thor up, shouldn't I? Oh, no. I put Titania up because she's the queen. You know what I mean? But people probably would really appreciate a baller Summer Thor.
Where now?
My Binding Worlds was sad. I'm sorry to hear that.
Where now?
You never want to have a sad Binding Worlds experience. Actually, I'm pretty good. I already recruited one, so I can't have another one, but I got Wealthy Man Jays. And that's way better. Honestly, the Peony's kind of... If that was not Far Trace, that would actually be really good. The Smite is nice. Could maybe be a... Yeah, I don't know. Soaring Echo is probably pretty good for her. The Mia's pretty good. I like the Mia. I'm not picking up the Mia, so it doesn't matter. I'm not picking up any of them, so it doesn't really matter, but... Okay. This is really just to feed my curiosity of... Can I find a God tier option? You know? I don't know that I can.
Leave it to me.
Sometimes you gotta get lucky. I'd rather be lucky in summons than Binding Worlds. Me personally. The Mia is cool. I will usually pick up anything that's like good for Ether Raid's disarming.
Let's go. Let's.
Cause like
The sand is rather
legitimately that's all you use them for. And you don't need merges or specific stats or... It's just a very easy pickup. That does one thing and that one thing only, and that's all you really have to worry about.
without hesitation.
It's a bit of a lazy pickup, I'll admit. But it's my lazy pickup, and I'm happy about it. Oh, this is sad. What is a Black Knight doing here? What is a legendary Black Knight doing here? What the heck? I don't know what could get me to spend. If I found a really cool
At the ready.
like a really cool base Black Knight or something like that. Something I'm planning to build soon. I would pick it up. But
Well.
plus, as I've said, Black Knight is very Dark Souls coded.
Without hesitation. Leave it to me.
Or Elden Ring coded. And so if I got one from someone else's world, #1 Deirdre fan, how about that? Of all the places we should meet. This is such a baffling proposition. Because he's going to be a blue star, which means it doesn't matter. Crazy skills, but like, you know. Anyway, Black Knight is very like Elden Ring, Dark Souls coded, right? So if I got one from someone else's world, then it would kind of be like an invading hero in my brain, and that sounds fun and on theme. So maybe that. If not, I'm not really sweating it. I got a really good Ethan already, who I was also in the process of
Let's go.
looking to build up and stuff. So Rearm be a waste? Yeah, I know. I like to think that people do that just so that,
Must have a plan. Leave it to me.
like, some people go out of their way to make it so nobody gets tempted to like spend on the forma. But that one, given the kit that it had, low key kind of feels like a bait. Like, oh my gosh, look at this, and then you can't really use it because when you merge into it, you kill all of your refodder, as it were. All right, low key, I think I have this Crom from Hall of Forms, which I'm assuming is what that is. So I was just tired of using Tiki to swap in and out on. That's kind of interesting, but not really. Not really what I'm here for. Are we gambling yet? We gamble every day.
Without hesitation.
If you think about it, the whole world's a gamble. You know what I mean? Ooh, wow, that is some 2019 stuff. If not, so much earlier than that. All right, how many more we got? Like 12? 12 more rolls.
Your orders?
Chloe? Okay. Y'all think we need a new arcane sword? I feel like we need a new arcane sword. Low key. I feel like rearmed Crom sword is like it doesn't feel good anymore. I don't know that it ever felt like really good necessarily. It definitely looked cool. And the unit it comes on is really cool. That's pretty cool, Lynn. Ether is a little disappointing. But I don't know. I feel like when did Rearm Crom even drop? Was that like 2-3 years ago now? Had to be at least 2 years, right? Because he was like, he was within that first year that rearmed heroes were a thing, I think. I'm excited for rearmed Sword of Saros. Just wait. It'll happen. Wow. That's pretty crazy. I think I did that to my Chloe the other day, but that is at level 73. The speed is much more impressive on the Tsubasa. That was way out of unison.
At the ready.
It's unfortunate. Okay. Cool, Thor. Okay. I've seen a lot of Selena this go around. Feels like I'm in the Selena Power Hour or something.
It's time.
I've seen worse. Not the Reese. What? This guy?
Without hesitation.
This one's actually pretty good.
Well.
I would be tempted if he didn't have finish.
Yes.
But then again, I don't know which A skills are really veritable for that. You know what? For GDK, for the heck of it, I haven't seen GDK in here in a while, bro.
Let's.
There's a hell for him.
A good day to die.
Got it again, baby. Jeez. That's crazy. 2 and 1? Wow. French 2P. Is that a free to play pun? I like that. If I wish I could react and give it like a thumbs up or something, or a heart. Yeah, you don't have to clear the map when you finish. That's why it's awesome. You're just constantly rotating stuff. It's so much faster. Yeah. Itsuki's kind of cool though. Binding Worlds is really just a test to get to the end of the map as quick as possible, so you can just grind rolls for who you're looking for, which is nice. Although I guess you can do that at any level, yeah. If you want to finish it, I guess you gotta make sure you get up there.
Well, well.
Interesting. All right. We found more
Radiance.
ether raids.
This way?
Stiff.
Woohoo!
The sand is rather hot.
Shh, not so loud.
Neo. Shout out. Yo, his sprite looks dope with the horns from Celestia or Zephia. I don't know whose accessory it is. Maybe Zephia. Probably Zephia. I think. I don't know. Oh. Oh, we're so close.
Hesitation.
We're so close. I don't know what I'm even looking for though.
Onward.
Is the thing.
The sand is rather hot.
Now that I know we can't get more than one in a pack per event, I feel like holding on to my extras, since we can still redeem 2, has so much more value. Plus, I feel like they appreciate very well. The longer you hold on to one of these things, the better off you're going to be given the rate at which stuff accelerates in this game. Good lord, bro. That is a Grail unit. Jeez. That's crazy. That was a crazy Minerva, dude.
I want to help.
All right, last one.
You must have a plan.
Lewis. Cool and okay. Hey, you know what? Sometimes it just gets the job done. You know? All right. Yeah, nothing really spectacular. We ran to Wealthy Man J twice. Already called it much, much earlier in the process. So I feel real good about that. Let me see about getting some different music up here. What do we feel like is a good one, chat? Not that I don't love my lo-fi, but actually, wait, do they have a beach one for Super Mario Odyssey? Or is there like a Okay. I don't know. Ah, okay, here we go. Perfect. Yes. Oh, this is perfect. This is perfect. Yes. This is what I wanted. Okay. I wanted something like kind of beachy, but I don't know. I'm like chill vibes tonight, you know? I'm not out here waging war in Xenoblade 3. You know what I mean? I'm trying to find something kind of mellow. I feel good about this. What is the stream playlist? There we go. I'm adding this one to the mix, dude. This seems goaded. Okay. Cool. Cool. Love that, dude. Let's do that. Build OG Minerva. Dude, we're gonna get a legendary Minerva. Like it is. Yeah, okay. I don't want to say a guarantee because Faye makes some weird decisions sometimes. But like, if you're gonna give me a legendary Ira or a legendary Black Knight, you gotta have a legendary Minerva. No, like it just feels weird if you don't, right? Someday and green, relatively high odds there. Swords take a while to cycle through. A lot of them. A lot of swords in Fire Emblem. Axes? You got Hector? I think that's it. I think it's mostly just Hector. Okay. Okay. Well, Binding Worlds was a little, yeah, I'll say it, uneventful. But hey, hopefully that just means this will be even more eventful. I forgot the camera was here for a minute. The problem with having a multicam setup now is sometimes I forget based on the scene that I'm in which camera I need to be looking at. Is there any hint yet what the end of the unit end of the month? End of the month unit? I have been making wild proclamations that it's gonna be Emblem Micaiah. Just straight up. I think it's gonna be Emblem Micaiah color sharing alongside Legendary Sakura, and it's gonna be nuts. But that's also kind of my nightmare scenario, which tends to happen most frequently in the summer months leading into Choose Your Legends. So but that would just be that's my assumption. Technically, we know nothing. I don't think we ever really truly know anything. There are occasions, or rather there were. There haven't really been so far. Not since the Do you guys remember when they used to have accidental leaks because you could earn like I guess they're like Nintendo's versions of achievements. But like by clearing the books, you'd get like a little achievement icon in either the Apple Store or Google Play. But eventually they ran out of basically rows to add that data point in, so they just kind of stopped doing it. um There were times where they would like the Google Play Store would accidentally leak something or they'd update like the icon for like the ad. And I think that's how we saw Legendary Roy one time, I think. But I remember specifically with the little achievements icon, like it was Nagi. And I was really waiting for Nagi for a really long time. And then she ended up being in the new Heroes banner for that month. And I recall that vividly still because I was so excited about it. But there used to be fun little oopsie doopsies that happened there, but not anytime recently, at least. You know, Emblem unit sounds good though. Yeah, I think honestly, like mythics are pretty good. I feel like you probably want mythics over legendaries, but I feel like you probably want emblems above all. Uh, Scoring and modes aside, I feel like emblems are kind of just the only thing really truly worth pulling on at this point. But people thought Nils was Mary. Yeah, the good old times, you know? Love that. Someone leaked the whole Halloween banner in 2021 on Twitter. I remember that. I remember that too. Ah, nostalgia. It was pretty unhinged during lockdown. There were mistakes happening left and right. uh, which obviously I don't condone at all, ever, because that's bad. Shouldn't do that. But it was funny when it happened. I'll never concede that point. She's going to be healing map wide. Yeah, for sure. I feel like Micaiah is just going to give literally everybody a miracle. Like, boom. Her emblem equip is going to give miracle to whoever it's equipped with, and it's also going to give miracle to whoever they're like support partnered with or something crazy like that. And an emblem Micaiah on field is going to be like, um, the anybody within 3 rows, 3 columns gets miracle or some nonsense like that. Oh, you know what it'll probably be? She'll probably be able to heal you from 3 spaces away. Mark my words. Write it down. 11 p.m. Eastern, Friday, June 20th. KCB said she's going to be able to heal from 3 spaces away. Because why not? 6? Yeah, true, actually. Actually, true. What is Choose Your Legends? Choose Your Legends is so in February for the anniversary, they have a massive series wide voting campaign where you can vote for any character within Fire Emblem who hasn't won a Choose Your Legends in previous years. And then those top 2 male and female characters get in the game guaranteed come half anniversary in August. So it's basically their anniversary celebration. Everybody freaks out every year without delay. And ultimately, the new character nobody knows about, but she's pretty hot, gets into Choose Your Legends from the current book in Fae. In a nutshell, that is mostly what happens. It has been pretty stagnant the last couple of years, but they're starting to run out of really popular Fodlan characters, and they are also kind of there's a little bit of underwhelmingness happening with engaged characters, so it's kind of up in the air for the most part. But usually when the new game comes out, it's very heavily concentrated towards the new game and those characters. So, I would say every 3 to 4 years, it gets pretty exciting. The first 2 years of a new title launch, it's usually not that exciting and very predictable for the most part. Yeah. And my viewer polls typically predict the winners too, which is kind of cool. I do a mass ballot collection campaign and do a bunch of stats on it. She's hot in anime terms. Yeah, I guess that's true. Most of the characters are. I would argue, the ones that aren't kids at least. I was able to get all the new summer units with 155 orbs. So a spark. That sounds like a spark, I think. Yeah, I think that's a spark. I forget what non-spark or non-ticket spark is. I don't know what those are. Dark Loki. Oh, Heimdall. Heimdall is cool, dude. I just like the figure Heimdall in general. The gatekeeper of Asgard. He's cool. Or I guess they're cool. Because we are Heimdall in phase is clearly feminine, so but the Heimdall in Marvel is man. You know what I mean. Only one you didn't get was Silica? Yeah. I guess we should talk strats, yeah? Oh shoot, that's not what I wanted my space button to be. Rip. All right, chat. Let's talk stats. Who's ready to get extremely fortunate on the summer banner? This guy. Love that. I am mostly just going for green. Because PALLA's here. My goat. A 4-star. Couldn't have planned it better. If I had. Some of this stuff is recurring, and there's, I mean, Tempest Paul is whatever. The reason I'm not really going for other stuff is ultimately because this was on the last seasonal banner, and now it's on the current one. And so I'm wondering if maybe they're not coming out with as many new side skills as frequently as they had been, perhaps, unless maybe it is a pulse skill, because they love stacking those up for some reason. But I feel like they're going to give more, what's the proper term? Recurring treatment to new skills that they dish out that previously they had not been doing per se. And also I've been burned by it twice. First with Ice Wall, and then with Potent Finish. So I'm not going to fall prey to that again. I'm not going to worry about it because double special banners exist for a reason. Now, if we have to go the Spark, which, you know, is a pretty high likelihood that we will get to Spark, I'm just going to take the Celica because I think it would be funny to see how bad she actually is. I think this will go down in FEH history as one of the most memeable units to collect, just because of the whole like weird style harmonized conditional thing that happened with her. But I've had some mixed feedback from other people in that she's either a really bad nuke or she's extremely niche and situational in other circumstances. So I don't really know. So I'm gonna try and, well, I'm not gonna try. If I spark her. Because sparking a 4-star would be insane. If PALLA was a 5-star, I would spark for the merge. But here I don't think that is necessary per se. But maybe maybe we get the spark. I have no PALLAs. Maybe I reach a new level of desperation. Who knows? We're gonna find out. Less up. 2 off rip. Easy. Boom. Okay. That did not go as planned. I am anticipating a PALLA on the first circle. Okay. Okay. Okay, we're going to pull out the big guns early. This is a signed PALLA card by the VA. So we're gonna put this right there. She's right there. All right. Now we have the authority. That's what I like to see. That's what I like to see. That's a 3-star, isn't it? Yeah, it's a 3. Yes, it is a signed cipher card, by the way. I have several signed cipher cards. That is one of them. I've also got a signed male Byleth card. I have a signed Zeros card. A handful, really. I meant to get them framed and stuff a long time ago, but haven't gotten around to it. PALLA. Did I just get double bar trade? I got double stashed, bro. What is that? Ugh. Worst Fave Friday ever. Okay. 2 PALLAs. Easy come. Okay. I was going to say easy come, easy go. But not getting the PALLA there kind of ruined it for me. Prime example as to why you maybe shouldn't try and plus 10 a 4-star debut. Right there. Good example. That's a good example. F. Orochi. Didn't everybody think Orochi was in the summer silhouettes? Did that not happen? I feel like that happened. But it ended up being PALLA. Which I'm so happy about, by the way. No. Come on, PALLA. We got the beach music, girl. Show up. Thank you. Thank you. 1. Easy. Oh, I didn't even check the stats. Neutral. What a gift. What a gift, man. Okay, that's not PALLA. Right game. Wait, is she Valentia? She's Valentia, right? Yeah. We're sidestepping the whole Shadow Dragon thing. I see. Or not even Shadow Dragon, just Mystery of the Emblem. Come on. Please? Oh. Alright, 1. 1 in 13. That's... Ooh, that is an expensive rate. Thinking about that. We gotta do better about that. We need like a 1 in 7. Let's shoot for a 1 in 7. 1 in 7 pulls. You think about it, 1 in 13 pulls at 5 orbs a pop, which we haven't been, but 5 orbs per pull is, you know, the worst average you can have, right? We only get 1 green per circle. That's a lot. That's like 600-700 orbs. Yikes. We can do better than that. Surely. Yes. Yes, PALLA. Thank you. Welcome home. All right. We can work on that. We'll gladly work on that. Double PALLA, the back-to-back dream. 5-star. Doesn't matter. But it's a 5-star. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Attack. Speed. Ooh. Okay. That's not ideal, but that's okay. We are now 3-17. Oh, this is bad. Okay. You know what? I'll go for the Lapis. Because I like Lapis. She's cute. She's quirky. She likes potatoes. We're the same. Don't necessarily have any need of her father, per se, but if we're sparking Silica, might as well. Take a random blue when the chance persists. Bottom left Palla. And a 5-er! Bro, just saving me feathers. How considerate. Ooh, plus defense is good. That's not the button I wanted. Plus defense is good, baby. Plus defense is so good. Yes. Yes. Come on. Ah. That's sad. That's sad. I'm sad about this. That's okay. That's okay. Could have been a 4-star Palla. It was a Rajat. For the 80 billionth time, it's just a Rajat. Disappointing. But hey, we see smoke. We like that. We like smoke. We do not like Arthur. We do not like seeing Arthur here. Can we get a mulligan? Can I get a mulligan? He asks. Palla. Nope. Nope. Okay. I would settle for someone who is just not blonde, perhaps. Maybe. Okay. Well, I did ask for someone not blonde. Bit of a monkey paw situation there. That's fair. That one's on me, honestly. I feel like that one's on me. You know what? Our average is looking real good, though. We are skyrocketing into a much better rate. Oh, speaking of Wrath. Wrath is on my list to rebuild. Because he deserves it. And we haven't had a Wrath ult ever. So I will do what needs done myself. And I won't wait. Wrath seems like a really good option for like a rearmed bow or something though. Someday. Smoke. Love smoke. Girl. Now is not the time. All right, do we need to actually like double check this real quick? So are we all on the same page? Okay, there's the Soren. Great. Love that. So we are looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 Pallas in about 100 orbs. Okay. That is a bummer. Okay, I really have no use of Nina. So. All right. I have a calculator up so we can keep track of these things. But if you want to keep track as well, feel free to do so in the chat. We are 4 for 27. That is a 15% hit rate. Just kidding. That rate just went up. Love that. Okay. That's workable. You know what? Plus attack. That's workable. All right. Ooh, okay. We are now 5 for 28. Or 18%. Statistics. Crushing it. We don't love that. Didn't love that. Double. Double PALLA. Double PALLA would be huge here. Double PALLA would be big. Doesn't he have something that's useful for Bridge Father? Am I crazy? Am I misremembering? I feel like he's got something. What you got, bro? No. Okay. I'm crazy. Never mind. Run it back. Run it back. Gale Force is not worth. I don't know what I was thinking of. Weird. I don't know why I thought that was PALLA for a second. But I'm sad it wasn't. Run it counterclockwise. Okay. There's no connection I can make between PALLA and Basilio. I got nothing but that one. You know what the beautiful thing is, at least? I can't get a rye. Which is awesome. Because rye is red. And I'm not pulling red. Unless I absolutely have to. Which, I mean, it's all 5 red stones. His New Year ult, that could be the case, yeah. That's a Grail, though, right? I mean, that's why I'm thinking of it. Grails are just kind of on demand, you know what I mean? Okay. Currently back down to a 14% hit rate. Okay. See, I'm channeling the signature through my finger and hand to the tablet. That did not work. I feel foolish. Now I feel foolish. It's unfortunate. Oh, that's rough. Bum. Nope. How long do you guys think before a Gwendolyn Resplendent? Probably like 4 months, yeah. Bless up. There's a lot of blonde characters in the green pool, huh? I'm just now noticing. What's up with that? Ooh. That's not great. That's not great for us. We are now 5 for 40. A 12.5% hit rate. But we are about halfway there, so I feel pretty good about it. I will take the Celica for the lulls. Celica doesn't know what she is, man. Is she harmonized? Is she style? We don't know. Actually, what's her weapon? Pious Offering. It's a fruit tray. Interesting. And here I thought nobody liked the person that brought a fruit tray to the party. Come on. PALLA time. That's a wrath. Okay. Okay. The higher my pity rate goes, the worse this is for me. Because it detracts from the 4-star rate. I need to hit a 5-star here. That is not a 5-star. Another 4-star. Okay, we can stop this at any time. Will! My harbinger of good fortune, Will. Please, Will. Guide me, O pious one. Yes! Bro, Will never lets me down. My goat. I'm building a Will. I'm building a Will. I'ma build a Will, dude. It's happening. It's happening now. I love it when Will brings the heat. Ooh, Bastion. Okay. Not helpful. Back-to-back pals and we're saved. I'm not mad. I think this is actually the first time me seeing a Resplendent Titania in the wild. I'm going to build 6. My goal is to now have 6 plus 10 Titanias in Ether Raid's defense. True story. I don't know how or when I'll get there, but that's my plan. Okay, we really need to hit a 5-star, even if it's a Palla. Because like this, that's a problem. That keeps going down. We don't want that to go down. We want it to go up. And for that to go up, we need this to go down. How do we make that happen? Get a 5-star Palla. Like right here. Try that again. Right here. Fingers on the fritz. Okay, come on. Lapis, anybody, something. Oh, God. Okay, this is bad. Okay. Chat, this is bad. We're going downhill. We're going down in a huge way, and it's not close. A restart? 3-star Sylvain? Did Sylvain show up because he's chasing Palla and the beach? Yes. Excellent. Okay. Awesome. Not the harassing women part. That's not awesome, to be clear. That's awesome that we found her. There we go. Okay, now we're up to 7, I think, right? Actually, let's double check. We have reached the portion of the program where I'm getting nervous that I have miscounted the hits. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, that was quite the drought, huh? That felt like a long time. And actually, just to speed run this situation for next time, let's put Palla here. And then all we have to do is merge. And boom, she's just right there. Problem solved. Easy. But to be clear, we have 7. We have 7 Palla. so far. About to be 8. Imagine. Damn it. Why is it always Bastion, though? I feel like it's mostly Bastion. Like, the majority of the time, it's Bastion. What is going on? What is up with this? Bottom left could not be. Yikes. That's not what I had envisioned. 4 left? Absolutely. Okay. For a Lapis? I haven't seen his face in a while. Sugar Ray. Oh. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, green hair. Green hair. Good sign. Good sign. Green cape equals PALLA? No. Ross. Okay. Okay, if we don't get green stones, then that's a problem. That's a bit of a problem. I feel like we have been relatively fortunate so far. So we're hitting the law of averages, as it were, in that we're getting less green stones now. However, we need hits when we get them. Well, we're going to have to get PALLAs at some point. I'm not that mad. I'm not that mad. That's a dual rally. Okay. Yes. Here we go. Here we go. Golf claps, everyone. Golf claps. I have gone on record saying that I will always gas up Alphonse. However, now I kind of want to feed him to a Summer PALLA out of spite. And now we have Focus Charge, which... I'm feeling a certain way about that. We need 4 more. We literally only need 4 more. All green. Show me green. That's not all green. Just the one. I hate that big dumb pointy hat. It's like, bro, who are you trying to impress, man? Come on. Okay. Okay. Okay, yes. 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 Tiny claps. Tiny claps. I'm not asking for a lot here, Faye. So if you could, right? If we could just have an understanding. That's the wrong flyer. Wrong flyer. That hurts. Okay, but green hair. Also technically on the banner. Wait. 2 green hair, 2 pink hair, 1 red hair. Was that intentional? I'm going to ask. I'm going to send that question to the devs. Okay, this is... Back-to-back PALLAs here, and we're clear. We're in the clear. Please. Please. Oh my god. I didn't want to have to say this, but chat, are you thinking positively enough? I'm starting to think the issue is not me, per se. Are you thinking happy thoughts enough? I'm asking for the purpose of science. Okay, back-to-back PALLAs, and we're there. We're there. We're there if it's another PALLA. I officially declare summer uncanceled. Perfect. Actually, no, that's good. That's bad. Okay. Nope. I'm good. Let me know if me just leaving that circle like that frustrated you. Let me know. Okay. Come on. Come on. We need 2 more. So really, we only need to hit 2 of these stones. That's it. All we need. Just need 2 stone hit. That's it. 2 and done. Okay, I should not have talked up Wrath as much as I did in the beginning of the segment. F. Not even getting a spare Lapis. I mean, bro, what are we doing here? Come on. This will be number 10. Drum roll. Come on. Bird. Okay. Well, I was looking for more of a straw hat vibe. We got giant wings. Okay. It is technically bottom left and top. My 2 historically most lucky positions. I hate this guy. I hate this guy, dude. I hate this guy so much. I hate Merrick so much. I hate Merrick so much. No! At least Atlas is cool. It's giant axe. But you have a big hat and a dumb book. I didn't even get more of these from you, bro. Wasted. Do more, you say? Oh, God. Okay. When do you meet... When do you meet Atlas? Is this before PALLA or after PALLA? Because, like, okay, I'm starting to get a little nervous, chat. I'm starting to get a little nervous, chat. Please. Please? Please. Play. Play? Bro, how am I losing this many 50-50s? That's crazy. It's actually insane the number of 50-50s I've lost. Like, legitimately insane. Almost impressive to a fault at this point. Every time it's a 4-star that's not PALLA, I die a little inside. Y'all ever feel that way? I'm gonna be honest. Kind of feel that way right now. Oh my god, another wrath. Brother, I swear, if you show up again, I'm not gonna rebuild you, man. With the utmost respect and care, I just... You know? I just... Okay, well, it wasn't a wrath, at least. Come on. Come on. PALLA. Yes. There it is. That's 10. That would be 10, I think. I hope. God, I have so few orbs left. I have so few orbs left. Ah! Okay. That is 10. Just a small top up. A slight top up. For safety. Bro, if this is PALLA, I swear. Okay. Because that would have covered, to be clear, I had 11 left at that time. Okay. This also, I think, would have technically been covered without the additional funding. Okay. I'm not mad that I bought more, just so we're all perfectly clear. But it would have been cool to have just gotten it. It just been done. That would have been cool. I would encourage that, actually. Yes. Yes. It works. It works. We did it. Okay, wait. That's all of them, right? All right. One more for the Lapis. Show me Lapis. Damn it. Okay. You know what? I will just edit that part out. Problem solved. Problem solved. That's 11. It's over. And I can go back to hating summoning again. Hooray. Okay. Do we know which is best for her? Do we know any boons? Anybody got the stats? Where are my nerds at? Am I right? Where are my nerds at? Summer, PALLA, Faye. Game 8. My goats. Rating PALLA an 8 out of 10. Everybody else a 9 out of 10. Interesting. Okay. We have a super boon in attack and a super boon in res. Interesting. I think attack makes sense. So we'll just roll with that. I think I had a plus attack one somewhere. Did I not? Ah, it was this one. Beautiful. Oh, God. Wait. Nope. Stop. Pause. Pause. Unlock potential. That's our keeper right there. Amen. Actually, wait. I know a better way to do this. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. Ten PALLAs becoming manuals. Love that. This is the boring part. Though satisfying. The amount of time it takes to get the copies versus merge them all together. Crazy. Almost there. Beautiful. Oh, we're capped on SP now? Oh. All right. I guess I don't have to level her up to get SP. Okay. Perfect. Okay, chat. We are going to find out. So, I think we're going to do a little bit of Was there not a new potent skill? Am I crazy? Like I'm crazy. Is potent assault not a thing? Am I crazy? Potent. Oh, there it is. I almost skipped it. Yes. Oh, Lord, we got it. And we get Haze Slice. Okay, I'm loving it. I love it. Love it, dude. Okay. And we can get Wings of Mercy Echo. Perfect. So what we're ultimately trying to nab here then is Dragon Gaze, Draconic Aura. Maybe Flow Refresh, which I think leads to Potent Assault. Is that right? Wait, do we want Potent Assault? Yeah, we want Potent Assault. For sure. Because we're going to go Giant Axe. Boop. Which is here. And that does what again? Yeah, that's good. Okay. Oh, we can get Giant Axe and Fatal Smoke. Yo, hold the phone, dude. That's huge. It's actually kind of huge. We just need Silver Axe, right? All right, who's got Silver Axe? Ernie? There we go. Beautiful. Okay. I'm going to just skip that part because that seems like it's going to take a minute. Arcane Giant Axe. Beautiful. And Fatal Smoke. Perfect. And now... if we can find it, attack, defense, excel. Chat, refresh my memory. Attack, defense, excel works with Wings of Mercy, right? Is that still true? Oh, we can get a 3-ma in too. Oh, that's big. And Shadow Shift. Oh my god, dude. Lucina has so much good stuff. F. And Assault Force. Okay. This is our only option. This is our only option. Okay. Do we want 3-ma? Trying to think how to best maximize this. I guess we could technically get Haze Slice from here. There's a lot of good stuff here, chat. A lot of tier 4 exclusives also. Which does not help me in this particular circumstance. At least not for maximizing stuff. Okay. Okay. Let's think about this. Let's first do this. Let's grab Clash. Just so we have that. In and out the way. I should update it, Kyle, huh? Oh? You have it? What else do you have? Not a lot. Evidently not a lot. Have I really only had 3 leaves? Boy, that does not seem accurate. Interesting. There was a point in time, although I guess, honestly, I don't know that I pulled that many leaves. And I guess when he came out, he wasn't exactly... we didn't have brand new skills 24/7, you know what I mean? Where are you? Not you. You. I see ya. I will also take reposition. He was re-ran a lot? Yeah, I just didn't pull that many. That's what I mean. What am I looking for, chat? Was it Draconic Aura? What I was looking for? Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Bum ba da da. Bum ba da da. Wow. Dude, so many things have Draconic Aura. That's crazy. Okay. Draconic Aura. All right. I think maybe I just initially didn't get a lot of leaves or pull for that many, and then Crom came out like probably like 6 months or so later. And then that's what I was more jazzed about. Haze Slice for the lady. All right, so we can grab that. Huge. We can also get Potent Assault, which I think is probably worth. And then Echo, Mercy Echo. Yeah? Is that all we think? Shoot, what was it? I forget what the bridge fodder was. Dang it. Flow. God, it makes no sense. It doesn't make any sense to me. Flow refresh. Technically, we only need 2. But I suspect we will have to ditch a Sane in the process, which is fine, I guess. Okay, there we go. I guess we can get a rally now, too. I never give Azura dance skills. That is because all my stuff is on peony. And at one point, I got a ton of peonies. So she has been a pseudo axe for as long as I can remember. Yeah, that's fine. I make my peace with that. I make my peace with that. All right. Do I have another? Oh, I do have a Lucina. Perfect. Excellent. Lucina. Oh, we're still on flow refresh. I guess that makes sense. Oh. Because we're looking for Excel at this point, I think. There we go. There she is. Perfect. Okay. Do I want Threema? That's the question. Do I want no quarter? I don't even know. Probably not. Does she have anything? Ooh, Shadow Shift is kind of fun, though. Shadow Shift do be kind of fun, as is Momentum. All right, should we take Momentum or Assault Force? What's our thoughts? Do we have thoughts? One in chat if Assault Force. Two in chat if Momentum. I think I can make my peace without Shadow Shift, as fun as it is. But, you know, Shadow Smite eventually would be cool too, so I'm not gonna, yeah. What does Assault Force do? Oh, it does that. So it's piercing. It's piercing, whereas Assault is potent. Oh, wait, no, it is piercing. Wait. Is Potent Assault just a better Assault Force? Breath of Life? I mean, I have a lot of Breath of Life. I put Breath of Life 4 on, like, everything I had. They're different skills. I know they're different skills in names. But, like, I'm reading the text. We inflict speed defense -4 on foe. We deal 20% true damage of speed or defense. And we reduce non-special damage reduction skills by 50%. Right? Potent Assault. Speed defense -4. 20% of unit speed or defense, whichever's greater. Reduces percentage of non-special reduced damage by X% skills by half. And also... See what I mean? It doesn't. It seems as though Potent Assault is just a better assault something. Assault force. Comparing potent momentum to potent assault. No. The two assault skills. So I don't think it makes sense to get assault force then, yeah? Because it's just the same skill, but without the potent. Right? Tell me if I'm missing something, but I don't think I'm missing something. Which is crazy that they did that, by the way. It's not even a side grade. It just kind of seems like a side creep. Which is wild. Okay. 1 in chat if this is Pog. 2 in chat if this is mistake. Let me know. How is this mistake? Okay, someone explain to me why this is mistake. You guys just not like momentum? Are you momentum haters? What was the problem? Someone present to me a delegate. I will hear your case. Mostly because I seek to understand. I am terribly confused. Are you guys just memeing me at this point? I think y'all are memeing me. First, you think I'm confusing 2 skills that I'm not. 2 was mistake. 1 Pog, 2 mistake. It's a waste of a rearm unit for 2 skills. Okay. Show me who has momentum 3 and I'll get the bridge fodder then. Problem solved. Problem solved. You just let me know. Sigurd checkmate. Damn. I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so proud of y'all. 3. Okay, I'm just doing it. Fuck it. We ball. We ball! Alright. We gotta learn Silver Axe. Beautiful. This is the best part. Momentum's definitely the rare skill that I have. I have Breath of Life on a lot of stuff. I have Shadow Shift on a lot of stuff. I don't have Momentum on a lot. So, I think this made sense. Oh. Well, that kind of took all the excitement away, huh? Hold, please. And Ascended? I don't even think I have Ascended Florets right now. You want to talk about something that would make me shill in the shop? It's an Ascended Floret, bro. I would move mountains for more florets. Wait, can I not? Oh. Because I already did that part. And I have best skills open. Okay. Change. Oh, forgot the seal. That's my bad. Taking it from Sigurd. How ironic. Ascended florets are uranium? This is actually true. This is true. All right, I feel good about this. I feel pretty good about this. We still need to bump that, and we need to give her flowers. For context, it's in a lot of places. What was the other one? Shadow Shift. Behold. Other places. Now, momentum. Not many places. In fact, exclusively on Rearmed Lucian. Which is kind of funny, actually, now that I think about it. Okay. Weapon refine. I think we're going defense. Oh, wait. Yeah. I was like, wait, is that attack? No. It's not. Dragon Flowers. Easy dub. Stockpiling rearmed it. Dude, it is the way. It's the way. I think I'm kind of at the point now though where like special items like AIDS Essence even. I only have 2 of those. Like I put it on Valentian Palla. So not you. Oh, can I not? Okay. I can't show her there because I've already given it to her, and so that makes her null. But like I upgraded other Palla. We can see perhaps the similarity here. I wanted to do like a Wings of Mercy bomb situation. Which is why I did that. But I think we can see the difference. Yeah. So I wanted to do something similar, but like a little bit different, right? Now we're just kind of like maxing Excel to bomb, I guess, is what we're doing. But my point being, like, I put the fancy stuff on her, and I would probably do the same thing for like Rhea. So I won't like max out a Halloween Rhea, but I'll max out OG Rhea, if that makes sense to you guys. In my brain, it makes sense. Actually, let's properly level so that we can see a full stat comparison. It's probably pretty close, honestly, because that's just how stuff works now. But 51, 54, 74, 72, 55 would be 59, I think, with the floret, which is the same. 26 speed, 23 speed, 43 res, 45 res. So like kind of similar, but not, you know. Crux Echo? That's goated. I'll get one someday. I'm not in a hurry. But I think I'm pretty satisfied with that. I think that's pretty good. So, another summer in the books. I officially declare summer begin. Which technically today is the first day of summer. Unironically. Didn't really plan things to be this way, but here we are. Some things just work out. You know what I mean? And that's a beautiful thing. Love that. Beautiful. Shouts out to the help. That got us there. Will this focus? Kind of, not really. Sorta. Needs a beach background. Why is my room so blue now? Did I mess something up with the thing? Oh no. Wait. Chat, was I always this blue? I'm concerned. I feel like I messed up the lens or something. Oh, that's weird. You like the blue? It's not supposed to be blue. It's not supposed to be blue. That's the problem. It's not supposed to be blue. Oh, God. Oh, I've ruined it. It's just a $100 camera. Not a big deal. Oh, boy. The blue is nice. It's not supposed to be blue. Okay, wait. Hold on. I have a plan. I have a plan. Oh, shoot, dude. Oh, dude, it's so blue. Oh, it's so blue. What did I do to it? Wait, what did it look like in the beginning of the stream? Oh, I looked normal. Oh, no. Okay, well, I'm gonna... It's not fixing it. I put the card on the lens to try and fix it. Because I thought maybe we could, like... You know how sometimes if you hit something and it falls out of place, and then you hit it again and it falls back in? I thought it was one of those situations. Turns out it's not. Oh, boy. Okay. Anyway, yes. Good point. She does need a beach background. Do we have one? Oh, we have this one. Better? That's the only one, right? I feel like we barely get backgrounds, so I feel like we wouldn't have multiples of the same season, really. Okay. Now we're good. Beautiful. W. Okay. Is it fixed? It's not fixed. Fuck. This is a problem. All right. Well. Chat. Another 2-hour stream in the books. Didn't mean to be live this long. It's after midnight. Classic me, going later than I anticipated. My foot is definitely gonna feel that. But hey, I'm gonna get the heck out of here. All right. I appreciate y'all for chilling, sticking around, hanging out, what have you. And I hope you have a fantastic rest of your Friday. Well, I guess technically it's okay. For most of the world outside of the West Coast, it is. It's not Friday anymore. It's Saturday. I hope you all have a great day. Tomorrow I shouldn't be live. I should not be live tomorrow. I will probably be live on Sunday. If not, pick it back up on Monday. With a whole new stream schedule. With all the fun things we did over the last 50 days. So, look forward to that. But, I appreciate y'all very much. Thank you for spending some time with me on this Friday, June 20th. I hope to see you back again soon. But until then, I'll see you in the next one. Dark Souls Sundays? Maybe. We're definitely playing Dark Souls one of the days, though. So if it's not Sunday, it's... Spoilers, it's going to be Monday. Or Tuesday. I don't know. Anyway, I'll fill you in later. Bye-bye. See y'all.